I mean, that's been the dream all along, since I was a kid going to games there, and um, you know what, it's going to be a special evening for myself, and to be in that environment as an NHLer, and have some family and friends in the crowd. It's going to be pretty awesome.
I know you played him twice here, but if you get to play him tomorrow there, like it'll be a little bit different, won't it?
Yeah, I mean it's a road game, but it's a hometown game too, and those are extra special. And, one I certainly won't take lightly if I get the opportunity.
How much teal did you own when you were a kid?
Too much.
Yeah.
No, that was what the house consisted of. Sharks memorabilia, and it eventually converted, and now it's all red. But it'll be special to be back there.
Who are your favorite Sharks players to watch?
I grew up watching Nabokov and crossed paths with them the last couple of years, which has been pretty awesome. And they've been, ever since I was a kid, they've been an outstanding team. And they've had some guys like Marleau and Thornton go through there from the very beginning, and obviously they've moved on and retired. But I'm just excited to be back home.
I just saw online today the major penalty and the comeback in 2019. That was just before you were drafted. When did the allegiance kind of end to San Jose? Was it the minute you got drafted here?
Yeah, I mean, my family relocated to Los Angeles when I was 10, and at that point the Kings went and won 2 cups, so I watched them pretty closely, and it kind of maybe switched over then, and then obviously everything completely switched in 2019 in June. So I'm extremely excited to be here and get the opportunity.
Dustin, when you were a kid, like whether it was in San Jose, whether it was after you moved to LA, were you one of those kids who was sitting in the rink dreaming of playing, or were you just kind of soaking up the game?
I mean, you always dream of playing. Ever since you're a kid, you wanna play pro hockey, you wanna play in the NHL, and to have that come true in the first place is pretty awesome. And now getting the opportunity to go back to where I grew up, where I've got family and friends, and the building I grew up watching a lot of hockey games, and it'll be pretty awesome.
When you go back, you feel maybe some nerves, extra excitement. Will you try to use that, or will you just kind of stick to your routine and try to push that away?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure for sure it's exciting, and I'm excited to get to go home, see my grandma and aunt and uncle, and I think no matter if I play or not, it's going to be an exciting evening.
How did you feel in your last start in Winnipeg?
I was happy with it. The result didn't come, but I think each and every day I've gotten 1% better, and I think that's shown over the games I've been able to play. I'm getting to the top of my paint. I'm connecting with my posts well. I'm seeing pucks through screens, and it's little stuff like that where you work really hard in that stuff on practice, and it's fun and exciting to see that translate to games.
Do you look at it as wanting another crack at the Sharks after that start in mid-February? And as a goalie, need to always put that stuff out of his head?
Yeah, I mean, you try not to think about it, but you know what? That's a game where I learned a lot from, and now is the opportunity to hopefully give it back to him.
You hear about NBA guys all going to LA for the summer and training together. I was just talking to Kevin Rooney, and he was telling me about Jeff Turcotte, who I know is a coach for the Junior Kings. Is there a community of you guys who are kind of around there working out?
Yeah, absolutely. The last 3-4 summers, I've pretty much spent the month of August down in Huntington Beach, and my agency's down there, so we have skates out of there. There's skates at the Ducks rink in Anaheim, and there's a handful of guys that stick around there for a majority of the summer. I've stayed at Eric Conver's house for a large majority of time during COVID and after that, and it's fun going back there where it's a place you lived, you grew up as a kid, and you've got some good friends, and it's nice to go back there, and the weather's pretty nice.